Good morning, my dear students. This is Mr. V.S. Rao, Senior Bio Faculty from Diamond Group of Institutions, Bidar branch. My dear students, I do hope that you are all watching and observing my classes regularly and seriously. Please, you can go through by my classes. Don't miss a single class. Why I am telling like this means here there is a nice connection is present there in between one topic and another topic. If you are missing one topic, it's not possible to understand the incoming next topic. That's why you simply sit at your home and you can watch my classes, especially bio, carefully. I am giving at the end of each and every class some of the homework in the form of practice. So here spellings are most important and terminology is also most important and practicing of diagrams is also most important. So you can follow my instructions. According to that one, you can easily learn the biology subject. Now come to the point. Yesterday in my class, I completed that the methods of contraception. Once again, I would like to recap yesterday's lesson. Have a look here. Yesterday I stopped down exactly the contraceptive methods. Have a look here. Contraceptive methods. Looking at the contraceptive methods, this can be divided into three groups. Number one, natural method. Number two, temporary methods. Temporary methods. And number three, permanent methods. Permanent methods. Once again, looking at contraceptive methods or family planning methods, both are giving same meaning only. Don't forget that thing. Either it may be contraceptive method, otherwise family planning method. Both are giving same meaning only. This can be divided into three types. Number one, natural method. Number two, temporary methods, as well as lastly, number three, permanent method. I already explained very clear in the previous class regarding to natural methods. The natural methods are like this. Number one, periodic abstinency. Number two, coitus interruption. Number three, lactational amenorrhea. Periodic abstinency, coitus interruption, lactational amenorrhea. I made it very clear in yesterday's class. Number two is like this, temporary methods. Regarding to temporary methods, we are using barriers in the form of condoms, Nirod, Femidome, etc. Number one. Number two, diaphragms and cervical caps. And number three, IUDs. Especially IUDs are three types. These are number one, non-hormonal IUDs, hormonal IUDs and copper releasing IUDs. And right after that one, oral pills. Example is Saheli. And next one, implants and injections. That is the end of the temporary methods of contraception. And lastly, yesterday, which I did not explain, is permanent methods of contraception. Looking at the permanent methods of contraception, otherwise is called as sterilization methods. These permanent contraceptive method or sterilization method once again can be divided into two types. Number 1, vasectomy. Number 2, tubectomy. Vasectomy is a surgical procedure for men only, and tubectomy is a surgical procedure for only women. Lastly, yesterday I could not explain the permanent methods of the contraception. The permanent methods of the contraception otherwise is called as sterilization methods, right? Now, looking at the permanent methods of contraception, that can be having two types. Number 1, vasectomy. Vasectomy is male sterilization surgical procedure. Number 2, tubectomy. Tubectomy is a permanent contraceptive surgical procedure for only women, right? Now today I would like to explain in this class 3 important things: how vasectomy will be done by a doctor or by an anesthesia, number 1, and number 2, I would like to explain the process of the tubectomy, and lastly I would like to explain MTPs. Have a look here. I made it very clear the title: permanent methods of contraception. Permanent methods of contraception means number 1, vasectomy, and number 2, tubectomy. Vasectomy is a surgical procedure for contraception only for men, as well as tubectomy is a surgical method of contraception only for women. Once a woman or a man is taking the surgery, otherwise the sterilization method, otherwise the permanent contraceptive operation, it's not possible to give birth once again. So this is a permanent method only. And on top of that, the specialty of permanent methods of the contraception, essentially vasectomy and tubectomy. If you are taking either vasectomy operation or tubectomy operation, 100% there is no side effects. Physiological processes are normally going on right after this operation also. That is the specialty of permanent methods of the contraception in the form of vasectomy and in the form of tubectomy. Now I would like to explain this permanent methods of the contraception, vasectomy and tubectomy, with a diagrammatic representation. For the purpose of to explain this vasectomy and tubectomy, I am really in need of the male reproductive system diagrammatic representation, as well as I am really in need of the female reproductive system diagrammatic representation. So I would like to draw in front of you only the diagrammatic representation. Have a look here. Looking at the male reproductive system and female reproductive system, it seems to be like this. Now first of all, I would like to explain vasectomy. So I want to write here vasectomy. This is sterilization method for men, and this side tubectomy. This is the sterilization method for women. Now, in the case of vasectomy, we are really in need of the diagrammatic representation of male reproductive system. Have a look here. Simply, I would like to draw the diagrammatic representation here. This is one testis, and inside that testis approximately 200 to 250 lobules are present there, and right after that one, inside the lobules seminiferous tubules are present here, and next one, vasa recta. Vasa recta is connecting with vas deferens. This side also vasa recta. Vasa recta is connecting with vas deferens. And next here this epididymis. This is also epididymis. Now this is vas deferentia or vasa deferentia. Either vas deferentia or vasa deferentia, both are giving same meaning only. Whatever the parts we are really need, that much only I am going to draw in here. The remaining parts I am not going to label. हमको इधर ये एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए जो चाहिए उतना तक ड्रा करता है, मैं बाकी का डायग्राम्स लेबलिंग नहीं कर सकता. Diagrammatic representation. This is a rough diagram, simply. Okay. Now this is the testis, and this one is retail testis. This is vas efferentia. This is epididymis. And this is vas deferentia. Now have a look here. This is testis. Inside the testis, seminiferous tubules are present there. These seminiferous tubules had ability or capacity to produce or to synthesize the sperm cells, right? And right after that one, the sperm cells can be passed into retail testis. From retail testis, that can be passed into vasa efferentia. From vasa efferentia, the sperm cells can be passed into epididymis. From epididymis, the sperm cells can be transferred into vasa deferentia. From vasa deferentia, the sperm cells can be passed into urethra. Right. So I would like to give you the correct sequence of transfer of the sperm cells. Number one, retail testis. From retail testis, these can be transferred into vas efferentia. From vas efferentia, these can be transferred into epididymis. From epididymis, the sperm cells can be transferred into vas deferentia. From vas deferentia, that can be transferred into urethra. एक कॉन्सेप्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग करने के लिए पहले आपको क्या पता चलना है कि स्पर्म सेल्स टेस्टिस के अंदर उत्पादन होने के बाद रवाना होने का सीक्वेंस कैसे है. स्पर्म सेल्स है ना, टेस्टिस के अंदर सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुलस होता है. वो सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूबुलस के अंदर प्रोड्यूस होता है. प्रोड्यूस होने के बाद पहले रिटेल टेस्टिस के अंदर आता है. This is the tubular structures of the retail testis. Retail testis के अंदर आने के बाद किधर रवाना होता है कि वैसा एफरेंटिया के अंदर रवाना होता है. इधर देखिए मैंने व्हाइट कलर में वैसा एफरेंटिया ड्रा करा, राइट. इसको क्या बोल सकता है कि वैसा एफरेंटिया बोलता है. बाद में वैसा एफरेंटिया के अंदर आने के बाद किधर चलता है कि एपिडिडाइमिस के अंदर चलता है. मैंने किया a group of ducts are present here, number of plenty all together, seems to be like a simple branch like structure, right. These are all called as epididymis. Right after epididymis continues as a simple duct like structure. This simple duct like structure is called as vasa deferentia. From vasa deferentia, transfer into urethra. A canal-like structure which is present inside the penis. This is penis. Right. This is the diagrammatic representation regarding to vasectomy. Then how the vasectomy permanent operation will be done by a local anesthesia. हमारा बुक में वैसेक्टमी will be done or will be conducting by anesthesia ऐसे लिखा. anesthesia का मतलब क्या बोल सकता है कि a doctor. Don't feel any confusion. डॉक्टर का मतलब सभी लोगों को पता है. हमको anesthesia का मतलब बहुत कम लोगों को पता है. The permanent contraceptive operation process of vasectomy will be done or will be conducting by a local anesthesia. Anesthesia means doctor. Now how the procedure will be done? कैसे करता है a procedure? Have a look here. Around this testis, both the testis, scrotum is present here. This is the scrotum, right? A simple skin pouch-like structure which is present around the testis. According to scrotum, we know the advantage it can maintain that low level temperatures, approximately 2 degrees centigrade to 2.5 degrees centigrade. कम टेम्परेचर इधर ये रिकॉर्ड करता है. वही है एडवांटेज स्क्रूटम का बारे में. Just they are making that a simple cut on the basis of scrotum and they are take it out. Doctors are take it out this vas deferens to outside. इधर से vas deferens को बाहर निकालता है. Right after take it out of the vas deferens, they are making in this particular area a simple cut by a surgical procedure. A small portion of vas deferens will be removing by doctors. इधर काट करता है, right? Right after cutting of this particular area, they are folding back like this. Here also, this particular vas deferens folding back like this, and this side also folding back the vas deferens like this, and they are making very tight. They are tying with a thread, otherwise with a rubber band tightly. Yes. So have a look here. They are making a simple cut on the basis of scrotum. From scrotum, they are going to take it out, the vasa deferens tubuli to outside, and later on, with the help of a surgical procedure, a small portion, otherwise a simple portion of vasa deferens will be cutting by the doctors, and remaining two joints are present there, two ends. They are not going to join in once again. They are going to simply folding back. This side vasa deferens and this side vasa deferens, right? And this side also, this vasa deferens will be folding back, and this side also the vasa deferens will be folding back. And right after folding back of the vasa deferens both the sides, they are tying tightly with the help of a strong thread, otherwise with the help of one rubber band. That is the end of the vasectomy operation. It is a surgical procedure. When they are done like this, what is the basic advantage? How it is going to become a contraceptive operation? We are going to breaking down the bridge of how the stem cells are going to be passing. That means the transfer of the stem cells will be stopped down permanently. Have a look here. In general and normal conditions, stem cells can be transferred into retail testis, and from there vasa efferentia, from there that can be transferred to epididymis, and from there vasa deferens. वैसा डिफरेंस से स्पेन सेल्स बाहर निकालने के लिए स्पेन सेल्स यूरेथ्रा के अंदर आने के लिए वैसा डिफरेंस कनेक्शन नहीं है. इधर कनेक्शन है ना, पूरा से पूरा काट करा. So the sperm cells as usual regularly when they are participating in the coitus they are producing, generally produce होता है, and they are going to transfer into retail testis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, and up to vas deferens it will come. इधर तक आता है, आगे चलने के लिए रास्ता नहीं है. That means regarding to surgical procedure, we take it out a small small portion of vasa differentiae. That's why once again the stem cells will come back and they are staying back inside the testis. Then what is the condition of the stem cells? The condition of the stem cells are by natural phagocytosis. By natural phagocytosis. By natural phagocytosis, these can be degenerate or destroy. वो खुद मारता है इधर आने के बाद. ऐसे होता तो any side effects are present there? Nothing it was present there. Any type of side effects cannot be takes place inside the testis. This is 100% safe. And right after this operation, physiological problems are not going to be arising. So among all these contraceptive operations, vasectomy is 100% perfect contraceptive operation for men. अभी तक अलग-अलग contraceptive methods मैंने explain करा आपको. Men के लिए vasectomy operation है ना 100% perfect है, 100% suitable है. हमको बच्चा नहीं चाहिए ऐसे सोच लिया. This is the better way to maintain contraception. Because of at the end of the vasectomy operation, there is no single side effects. That is the end of the vasectomy contraceptive method, otherwise sterilization method is for men. In the board examination point of view, this question is very important for 3 marks. What is vasectomy? Explain the procedure of vasectomy with a neat labeled diagrammatic representation. At that time, you are supposed to draw this diagram. And whatever the parts are essential to explain vasectomy. To explain vasectomy operation, the essential parts are testis, rete testis, vasa efferentia, epididymis, vas deferens, and urethra. And later on, you have to make cut here and folding back the vasa deferens, and you are tying like this. We can make the diagram like this. And right after that one, you are supposed to write approximately 10 to 12 lines of answer. Yes, that is the end of the vasectomy permanent contraceptive operation. Right. And second one is goes to the favor of tubectomy. Now I would like to explain how the procedure of the tubectomy will be done in the hospital by doctors or by anesthesia. Have a look here. Looking at the procedure of tubectomy, it seems to be like this. Tubectomy. This is for women. Tubectomy इसका नाम के अंदर है मीनिंग. Looking at the female reproductive system, the most important parts are so many it was present there, but 2 important parts I would like to explain here. Number 1, ovary. Ovary had a ability or capacity to produce ovums, and it can produce that female sexual hormones, estrogen and progesterone. And right after that one, fallopian tube is the most important part in the female reproductive system. Why? Because of, we know very clear, inside the fallopian tube in between ampulla junction and isthmus junction, fertilization process can be takes place. So here they are going to cutting the fallopian tube in this operation, in this permanent contraceptive operation for women. They are going to cutting, otherwise a surgical procedure which will be done by doctors especially to fallopian tube. That's why the name it was given tubectomy. Now have a look here. I would like to draw one rough diagram of female reproductive system. Have a look here. The rough diagram of female reproductive system. It seems to be like this. This is fallopian tube, and this side also fallopian tube is present there. The total number of the fallopian tubes in the female reproductive system is 2. It was present there, and here ovary connection directly to the fallopian tube ovary, right? Now what are the most important parts here? Vagina, cervix, uterus. This red color one is ovary, finger-like structures, fimbriae. Next, infundibulum, isthmus junction, and ampulla junction. Now, have a look here. Looking at one female reproductive system, the most important parts I would like to explain right now. Only the parts which are required, the parts which are having importance regarding to tubectomy operation only, right? Now here ovary is present here. Monthly once one egg or one ovum can be releasing by ovary by the process of ovulation, and right after that one that can be collecting by ovum can be collecting by fimbriae. Fimbriae can transfer the ovum into infundibulum. From infundibulum that can be transferred into fallopian tube exactly in between isthmus junction and ampulla junction. इधर ओवरी है, अंडाशय बोलता है, ओवरी के अंदर अंड उत्पादन होता है, अंड उत्पादन होने के बाद अंड किधर रिलीज होता है? फिम्ब्रियाई के अंदर रिलीज होता है। फिम्ब्रियाई के अंदर रिलीज होने के बाद किधर चलता है? बाद में इंफंटिकुलम के अंदर चलता है। बाद में ग्रेजुअली द ओवम इज मूविंग टुवर्ड्स टू अपर मोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द फैलोपियन ट्यूब। इधर से फैलोपियन ट्यूब के अंदर चलता है। किधर चलता है? इन बिटवीन isthmus जंक्शन एंड ampulla जंक्शन। ये जगह को क्या बोल सकता है कि isthmus जंक्शन बोलता है, ये जगह को क्या बोल सकता है कि ampulla जंक्शन बोल सकता है। Now the ovum is waiting for sperm cell or sperm for the purpose of fertilization. Now what we have to do here regarding to tubectomy operation? Tubectomy operation is a surgical removal of a small part of fallopian tube. ट्यूबेक्टमी ऑपरेशन के अंदर डॉक्टर्स क्या करता है कि they are going to open the female body directly, they are going to cut the female body directly where exactly the female reproductive system inside parts are present there, right? And right after that one they are going to removing by a surgical cut a small portion of fallopian tube. Here also they are going to removing with a surgical method. They are going to removing a small portion of fallopian tube, right? And this part of the fallopian tube will be bending to backside, folding to backside, and here also they are going to folding that side. And here, this particular area also, the fallopian tube one end will be bending to backside, and here also they are going to folding to backside. Right after folding of four ends of the fallopian tube cuts. Yes, they are tied tightly with a rubber band or with a strong thread. Now, you can see the difference just before operation and right after tubectomy operation. Regarding to tubectomy operation, a small portion of the fallopian tube will be cutting by doctors and they are going to take it out. The remaining both ends are present there. These will be smoothly just bending to backside or folding to backside and tying with a strong thread, otherwise a strong rubber band. Then what the thing is going to be happens here, right after this operation, as usual and as normal, ovaries had the ability or capacity to produce female sexual hormones. And right after that one, if the ovum is releasing into the fallopian tube, the ovum come to here, up to here only. And there is no connection in between this part of the fallopian tube and this part of the fallopian tube. Once again, that can be written back. Fertilization cannot be takes place. So, according to either it may be vasectomy or tubectomy, we can easily prevent the fertilization by cutting off here. In vasectomy, vas deferens, and in tubectomy, yes, by cutting off this fallopian tube. Right after these surgical methods, there. Right after vasectomy or tubectomy, there is no side effects either to male or to female. 100% this is perfect permanent contraceptive method. There is no problem at all regarding to this vasectomy and tubectomy. Finally, the conclusion regarding to vasectomy and tubectomy is by the surgical methods of vasectomy and tubectomy, they are going to preventing the transfer of the sperm cells and the transfer of ovum in vasa differentia and in fallopian tube. Fallopian tube के अंदर ओवम में ना रवाना होना है, वो रवाना नहीं होता ट्यूबेक्टमी ऑपरेशन पूरा होने के बाद, वही है इसका मुख्य उद्देश्य। इधर वैसेक्टमी देखिए, वैसेक्टमी का मुख्य उद्देश्य क्या हो सकता है कि स्पेम सेल्स रवाना होना है, किधर तक रवाना होना है, पेनिस तक रवाना होना है। इसके पहले क्या काम करता है कि वो लोग डॉक्टर्स क्या काम करता है कि वैसा डिफरेंशिया को काट करता है। If you are going to doing like this, we can easily prevent the transfer of the sperm cells. In this operation, in this tubectomy operation, we can easily prevent or stop down permanently the transfer of the ovum. There is no side effects regarding to either vasectomy or tubectomy. Right after this operation also, physiological process which are present in that particular body is normal and general, right? Now that is the end of the vasectomy and tubectomy. The permanent contraceptive operations, otherwise the permanent contraceptive methods has been completed. Right after vasectomy and tubectomy, the next part of the lesson is goes to the favor of like this MTPs or MTP. What is meant by MTP? MTP means this is a abbreviation form. I would like to elaborate the abbreviation. In MTP, M is representing that medical, T is representing that termination, of pregnancy. Now have a look here. The full form of MTPs are medical termination of pregnancy. इसके बारे में मीनिंग बोलना चाहता है, नहीं तो डिफाइन करना चाहता है। The meaning for MTP is intentional or voluntary termination of pregnancy just before full term of pregnancy. Term of pregnancy is called MTP. Now have a look here. The full form of MTP is medical termination of pregnancy, and the meaning or definition for MTP is intentional or voluntary termination of pregnancy just before full term of pregnancy is called as MTP, medical termination of pregnancy. MTP otherwise is called as induced abortion. Induced abortion. इसका पहले क्लास में एबॉर्शन के बारे में एक्सप्लेन करा। एबॉर्शन का मतलब क्या हो सकता है कि मां का शरीर के अंदर फीटस होता है, वो फीमेल होता है तो वो पेरेंट्स को पसंद नहीं आता। बाद में क्या होता है कि मां का शरीर से गर्भावधि काल का पहले
वो पिंड को नहीं तो फीटस को बाहर निकालता है, उसको क्या बोल सकता है कि एबॉर्शन बोलता है।
लेकिन इधर मेडिकल टेक्नोलॉजी में थोड़ा कंडीशंस है, ये कंडीशंस के बारे में ये एबॉर्शन को क्या बोल सकता है कि एमटीपीस बोलता है।
एमटीपी बोलो नहीं तो एबॉर्शन बोलो, दोनों एक ही है, थोड़ा फर्क देख सकता है इधर मीनिंग पे।
द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ एमटीपीस और मेडिकल टर्मिनेशन ऑफ प्रेगनेंसी। डेफिनेशन देखिए, इंटेंशनल और वॉलंटरी टर्मिनेशन ऑफ प्रेगनेंसी। इंटेंशनल और वॉलंटरी,
इंटेंशनल और वॉलंटरी का मतलब क्या बोल सकता है कि ऑलरेडी माँ को घर पे दो लड़की लोग है, तीसरी वाला भी लड़की ऐसे पता चल गया स्कैनिंग रिपोर्ट आने के बाद में उसको पसंद नहीं है, और तीसरी लड़की को जन्म देने का पसंद नहीं है,
पसंद नहीं होता तो वो खुद डॉक्टर के पास चलता, दैट इज कॉल्ड
वॉलंटरी।
वो खुद डॉक्टर के पास चलता, चलकर क्या बोलता है, ये प्रेगनेंसी मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, ये फीटस नहीं तो एम्ब्रियो को बाहर निकाल दीजिए, निकालना, टेक इट आउट, टर्मिनेशन ऑफ प्रेगनेंसी। वो प्रेगनेंसी के बारे में फीटस को पूरा से पूरा बाहर निकालना, टर्मिनेशन मींस टू टेक इट आउट। Of pregnancy, just before full term of pregnancy. Just before full term of pregnancy means full term of pregnancy, especially in the human female, is approximately 280 days. Otherwise, 40 weeks. Otherwise, 9 months. Altogether is called as gestation period. What is the meaning of gestation period? Gestation period का मतलब क्या हो सकता है, गर्भावधि काल बोल सकता है। The definition for gestation period is the time period which is required for the purpose of the development of embryo in the mother's womb is called as gestation period. Looking at the gestation period of the human beings, female, approximately, I am not telling that here exactly, approximately 280 days or 40 weeks or 9 months. कभी कभी 10th month भी लेता है, that will be depend on the basis of the fetus growth and development, right? इसका पहले एम्ब्रियो को बाहर निकाल सकता है, ऐसे वाला प्रोसीजर को क्या बोल सकता है कि एमटीपीस बोल सकता है, right? Now, have a look here. I would like to explain what are the important points regarding to MTPs. MTPs के बारे में important points क्या हो सकता है, right? Now, the first point regarding to MTPs are approximately 45 to 50 millions of MTPs are performed all over the world every year. Number one. And number two, MTPs have a significant role and decreases of population growth rate. In some countries, MTPs are legalized. In India, MTPs are legalized in the year 1971. If you are going to put
putting one question mark, why MTP? The answer for this one is number one, to prevent unwanted pregnancy. Number two, failure of contraceptive methods. And number three, rapes. And the perfect time period for MTP just before 12 weeks of pregnancy. Here I made it very clear some of the important points regarding to MTPs. The first point seems to be like this: across the globe, approximately 45 to 50 millions of MTPs are performed all over the world. पूरा से पूरा दुनिया एक बार देख सकता तो दुनिया के अंदर वर्ल्ड के अंदर कंट्रीज देख सकता तो एक साल में कितना एमटीपीस परफॉर्म करता है डॉक्टर्स 45 to 50 millions of the MTPs can be performing by doctors. Number one. And number two is goes to the favor of like this MTPs have a significant role in decreases of the population growth rate. Population growth rate कम करने के लिए ये भी एक अच्छा मार्ग बोल सकता है, right? But under some strict conditions, under some strict conditions. Under some strict conditions means if anybody want to take it out the female baby just before full month of pregnancy, that is called as a female feticide. If people, those want to female feticide, that particular governments are going to taking legal action against them. That is the meaning of under some strict conditions, right? And point number three is in some countries MTPs are legalized. तो countries है ना लीगलाइज कर दिया एमटीपीस करता तो कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो सकता, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो सकता, गवर्नमेंट वाला नहीं तो जो भी हो सकता है एक्शन कुछ भी नहीं ले सकता लीगली. बट इन इंडिया एमटीपी इज कंप्लीटली लीगलाइज्ड इन 1971 पे हमारा गवर्नमेंट वाला एमटीपीस को लीगलाइज करा अंडर सम स्ट्रिक्ट कंडीशंस. आई एम अप्लाइंग हियर अंडर सम स्ट्रिक्ट कंडीशंस. Under some strict conditions means what? To prevent female feticides, right? And why MTPs? MTPs क्यों? क्या करना है MTPs द्वारा? Three important reasons are present here. Why MTPs means to prevent unwanted pregnancy. To prevent unwanted pregnancy means sometimes parents do not want that particular baby which is growing inside the mother's womb. At that time they want to take it out. So this is the first reason. And second one is goes in favor of failure of contraceptive methods. Still now I explained in the previous class the different types of the contraceptive methods. Sometimes unfortunately the contraceptive methods may be failed. At that time what the thing is going to be happens, we will go through by MTPs only. And this is the most unfortunate thing, rapes. Whenever the rapes occurs, she may become pregnant. So that is unwanted pregnancy. According to that one also, we can go through by MTPs only. So why MTP? If you are going to putting one question mark, to prevent unwanted pregnancy, failure of contraceptive methods, and rapes. Lastly, which is the best time period for MTPs or which is the best time period for induced abortion? MTP नहीं तो induced abortion करने के लिए best time period क्या हो सकता है? Just before 12 weeks of pregnancy. 12 weeks of pregnancy को पहले हम MTP करता तो अच्छा हो सकता है। ये टाइम पीरियड को क्या बोल सकता है कि फर्स्ट ट्रिमस्टर बोल सकता है। 12 वीक्स का पहले MTP करा मां सेफ होता है, कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो सकता। इन सेकंड ट्रिमस्टर right after 12th week of pregnancy we can do the MTP programming, we can do induced abortion, but heavy risky process it was present there. Why they are intimating exactly 12th week of the pregnancy means exactly on the 12th week of pregnancy placenta will be forming there. According to placenta, blood vessels are going to become in between mother and growing fetus. Blood vessels are going to become very stronger in between mother and growing fetus. Unfortunately, right after 12th week of pregnancy, if you want to do MTP, otherwise the induced abortion, we can, but heavy risk is going on. There is a big problem to mother's life. Mother's life will be threatening there. That is the basic reason why we are not going to conduct it right after 12th week of pregnancy, the MTP. But the best time period for MTPs are just before 12th week of pregnancy is the best time period for the purpose of to do the MTP or induced abortion. That is the end of the MTP. In the board examination point of view, the most important one, MTP elaboration, medical termination of pregnancy. This is for 1 mark. And define the term MTP. Otherwise MTP का meaning क्या है? Intentional or voluntary termination of pregnancy just before full term of pregnancy is called MTP. This may be asking either for 1 mark or for 2 marks. Altogether they are asking what is MTP or what are MTPs? Explain about it. This is 3 marks. At that time you are supposed to write the elaboration for MTP, definition for MTP, and I made it very clear 5 important points we can go through by all these 5 important points. Now I would like to start with my class here. In the very next class I would like to continue my class. Still now we can go through by whatever today I explained. Especially the most important one is vasectomy and pubectomy, and right after that one MTPs is also most important one. Okay, till then we can go through by practice. Thank you.